The British School was established in 2000 due to the demand for a British-style education that could provide an alternative for families here in Bucharest. We have always recognised that the strength of BSB is our very experienced staff who have a really good understanding of the British curriculum, and this is coupled with a strong desire to be in international education. The campus is very beautiful. There's lots of trees and open spaces for the children to play. The buildings are quite inspirational because they're different and they're not just regular rectangular boxes. So I think the children feel very special when they're here and they feel that it's an important place.
BSB is like a family because we're a small community and everybody knows each other. It's not like a really big public school where half the grade doesn't know each other. We also have activities together and we see each other all the time, and it's like a family. So our friends are like brothers and our teachers are like our guardians' parents.
We have many friends from many different countries all over the world.
Pakistan or Romania, Turkey, Spain, China.
You get a really good bonding with the teachers, and not just the teachers but our head teachers. They know who you are as a person and what your capabilities are, and they know how to push you forward.
It has a feeling of pastoral care. Wherever you go, whatever you do, no matter if you're taking physics, biology, or just walking around the school.
We are quite a special community. Many of our students come back to visit us after they've left, and they often emphasise what they miss most, which is the personal one-to-one conversations with teachers and with their peers who they get to know so well.
Right now, I don't think anyone is very sure what they want to do with life, but the teachers can advise us in what field we can go into by our strengths and our weaknesses. But I don't think at any age right now, we're not sure, because I've talked to many people and the teachers have told us that you always change your job, you can always change what you like or what you don't like as you grow.
What our job is to talk to them as much as possible and to talk to the families to ensure they're best prepared for that journey. And so that probably starts in years 10 and 11, where the conversations start, and the process becomes more intense during year 12, but we hope by that time that they will have had support from their head of sixth form, their tutor, many of their teachers who've been through university systems, of course, and then our deputy heads and myself. And I feel they get a tremendous support system to make the best choice for each individual.
Universities come in from all around the world, and we get to talk with specialists, and they see what you like, what don't you like, and they start speaking of what type of A-levels you should choose for different type of careers.
We look to send our students to the best possible higher education fit that we can do for each individual. Many of our students do go on to British universities, but we've also sent students to other countries, so the qualifications that we study do prepare the students for access to, I would say, any country in the world. In the past 2 years, all the students have achieved their first choice university.
The summer fair, it's the highlight of my year. I look forward to it all year, and I think I've enjoyed the Soak the Teacher events where you throw sponges at your teachers.
I think this is something that the school does very well. There's lots of really fun activities to do and all the international stalls at the front. And then we have Smiley performing at the beginning, which was really cool.
We're now going with the talent show. The talent show is amazing. Everyone can show off what they like and what they're good at.
There's also pool climbing, which is above the swimming pool, which is really fun for summer.
Yes, I tried the zip wire and it was really fun, and I liked watching the people below as I passed, and they would all wave at me, and it was really nice.
We do a very good job of personalising the timetables and the learning experience of all of our students, and that comes also from the personal attention that they receive from a wonderful bunch of professionals.
Here there's a good variety of stuff you do, and you really focus on your skills and the way you cooperate with others.
Not just your professional skills, but they really help you with your personal skills, your hobbies. They encourage you to go for it.
It is a more hands-on, activities-based approach, a pupil-centred approach. And so in the classroom, we do expect collaboration, experimentation, discussion.
In this school, I think that the practical studying benefits us, especially in the science department. For example, we did a lot of experiments in biology and physics, and that helped us understand what we were studying so much more because we could actually see over our eyes.
Like in the chemistry lab, we have many chemicals, and last year when I did my chemistry IGCSE, we did a lot more practical work than theory, and it is a lot more helpful than just reading out of a book, I believe. And for business, for example, there are different activities going on. Not only actually just reading a book or reading theories, you can actually experience it in real life.
And what I especially like is as you get older, the school has some responsibilities for you. You can choose to be a prefect, you get to choose your A-levels. And coming to BSB, that has probably been my own control over the things I do and my own responsibilities without them just being thrown over at me. That is one of the best things I like about BSB.
All the teachers are willing to help on our extra periods when we don't have lessons. So we can always check with their timetable and see if we have any free lessons that match theirs.
The teachers here are very flexible. If you have a question, you are allowed to go in their personal time, during break time, lunch time. They're even willing to stay after school, and if they think you do need some pushing, they will come to you even if you don't go to them. So it's not only on the student, the teachers make sure that the student is performing at 100% potential.
I do expect the students to be able to talk at a relatively young age in a relatively mature manner with the teachers. So the relationship is one in which the students feel free to question, and they're expected to question their teachers. That's a good thing, as it's part of that ongoing dialogue.
Basically, there is such a strong bond between every teacher and every student that you can come up to them and ask them about anything. If you have a problem, if you're unsure, no matter who you ask, the teacher, even the staff, they're always here to help you, and that all adds up to the academic care, and it all ends up magnificent.